Was spoke to a guy with a plan. I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. He'll have a first down past the 40. It's a foot race. 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Is good.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
7, Dolphins nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
First play, 75-yard touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run with Breida. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Tua. And he fires one that's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy? We're going to change the football.
Yeah.
It's obvious that's the problem. It's not
Something
you.
like that.
Keep firing.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally.
I mean, they're all pretty good games. Can't really be mad at any of them. The fucking Rams are the worst team in the thing, so that's why we're the early game. But next week, if we win, yeah, you better believe we're going to be the prime time. Well, there's only one per day next week.
Now a give, right side. Burgess. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Get involved with the internet because I don't really give a fuck where he is. I'm not playing on Sundays, so it doesn't bother me.
No option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Nothing on Facebook ever will affect my life. I don't even scroll Facebook at all. It won't affect my mood. Like, I just don't even scroll, honestly, because if I want to find something, I'm sure I can. Something that'll annoy me or whatever, but, like, that's what Facebook is, so I don't even waste my time with it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They'll run on first down. It's Burgess. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the 40-yard line.
The first down run got 5.
Well, they want like 25,000 for like what, like good throwback jerseys. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'd rather wear a Tom Gugliotta jersey for 5,000 or whatever.
9 yards on the pick up there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They got some type of
They
deal.
run for the first time with Benny Snell, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
For the running back.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
The Packers or what?
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, Huntley. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burgess. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
What happened last time? Let's see.
They'll run with Snell, and he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
That'd be cool.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Tackle made at the
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Huntley, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Steelers 14, Dolphins 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
What? No, you can do it unlimited
Dolphins
times.
at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious
If
when you
you
start
do it the
that
way
next
we
drive, or
told
do
you,
just
you
throw
can
that
do it
out
as
the
many
window?
times as you want.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back.
And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Throwing on first down. Huntley, and he'll find Hall. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
To number 82.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult.
Same thing
When you're running a
Kyle's
drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On second down now, it's Burgess. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Huntley. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Boys.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. A run for Snell.
I feel you.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Right.
To throw, Huntley. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Second down at the 11-yard line.
2nd and 8. From the gun, Huntley throwing the out route incomplete. That's Burgess. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
3 is better than 2, though.
Trying to run for it with Snell. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Benny Snell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Take over 1st and 10.
Because they can just ISO. That's all they do is just fucking...
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of
a pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
32-yard line.
On second down, Tua. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
On play action, here's Tua. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
1 more yard.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Tua on the bootleg here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
On 1st down, Huntley looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
And inches at the 22-yard line.
20 feet the opposite way. That's funny.
Now a give right side. Burgess. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
Now, I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
On 2nd down, it's Burgess. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line.
I don't think that's a controversial take. I think a lot of people feel that way.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, it's Snell. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been
some good NBA games on
first downs.
A few of them did. What happened? Detroit, Washington, was postponed. Golden State, Phoenix.
On first down, Burgess.
Damn.
Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. Nice job there on the
Jared
tackle.
Allen.
Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
No, they wanted everything.
Huntley. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Steelers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
What happens? Just shoot. If you're going to lose, just shoot limitless threes so you get more shooting progression because you're going to redo it anyway.
Now. Here's an inside give. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Second and goal from the 1. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
But we're sitting here complaining about like a 4K picture and like super fast load times, and the console just came out.
Taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down.
Like, no, I want instant gratification. Bullshit.
A reminder, coming
not
up
perfect.
At halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Two to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 yards there, first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game,
they'll make like
right
one
out
out
of
of two,
making
one out of
adjustments.
three.
If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Oh, and two are going to be intercepted for the third time. It's the ex-Dolphin Minka Fitzpatrick, and the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
He made it.
Throwing on first down. Huntley. Past the 20. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Operating from the gun, Huntley. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And over the middle, this is Parker. And they work this out past the 25. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
7-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So, flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Steelers 28. Dolphins
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, but it's going to be second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
4 interceptions.
By Micah Hyde. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burgess, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Huntley. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Snell on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And a give this time to the tailback. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
I mean, I don't know, because you just don't really have the time to put into it. But, yeah, it would be nice. Yeah. And the cool thing about it is, like, he'll, like, accepts criticism, like, he wants to know, like, what he's, because he just doesn't know, you know, because he didn't play, like, hasn't been playing pro-am and shit for years, so, but he's always, like, just fucking tell me what to do.
And start chucking it all over the park, and you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Yeah.
They run again with Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40.
7 over 1. There's internet connection.
This game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning.
Well, he keeps getting smaller.
It led to a really nice game.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful.
He'll probably be on in a little bit.
He'll snag about 5
so we
yards
got
down to the 32.
4.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run.
I'm finishing this, so I'll be done like 2 minutes.
You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit.
Yes,
Hard to
sir.
move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield, too.
And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And, yes, out come the flags.
All good. I'll be here.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. Here's Cannon. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Cannon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
2 and now, 3rd and goal. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
Extra point.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Steelers 35, Dolphins 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
It's
about to be a touchdown right here.
Ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago.
75-yard touchdown.
1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, incomplete. A A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Huntley. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Yeah, playing PS4.
Huntley to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
Steeler first down.
So now 1st and 10 as
a
they
lot of
cross
people have
into
it.
Miami territory at the 47. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Castro just got fucking
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll keep it on the ground. Burgess. 20. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
A new park, yeah. So that would be my guess.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Skate your happy ass back over there.
To the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return.
And you're gonna like it too.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Max Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Steelers 42. Dolphins 21.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Do you?
first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Have you not done it yet?
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Tua sets up to pass it.
That's good.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
If you do it the way I'm telling you, you'll get like 3,000 for shooting. And 25,000. Oh, okay.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Tua on 4th down. He's going to take another shot here. And at the
he just mossed my user. Wow.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
The 6-yard line.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Frank Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches
never. Wait, what does he do?
Almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk it. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Boswell going with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
My brother-in-law is a huge fan. Kobe.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Low-key, I kind of want that Bucks City jersey, though, because that is fire. The blue one.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to sling this deep down. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant with his second touchdown of the game, number 7.
Play the Mavs tonight.
And the Dolphins race right into this lead. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
The score, Steelers 49, Dolphins 28.
The kickoff team on
I like
field now as they will
the
send
blue
this
and green
one away.
bias, like the old 90s.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
I'm hungry.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And while it's going
I had a
there,
shitload, dude. Like, a bunch. I have no idea where everything went.
Make a play to try and stop this momentum.
Well, they're going to be ball hawking.
Once I got locked up and shit, like, I got out, half my shit was
so
gone.
the big
Like,
play changes the complexion of things. Here's first
people
and
just
10,
grab my
outside
shit.
the 30.
Nah, before that.
Now Snell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court.
Jerseys,
I mean,
especially when I was a kid, too.
They can't
I
get
had
off the
so many
field, they can't
jerseys
slow
left.
them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
They'll run on first down. It's Burgess, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there.
I think I only have 2 right now.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On second down now, Snell, and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Obviously.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Burgess, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10.
That's a fire
First down Miami as they get
City
set
jersey.
to start the drive. Let's just be frank.
Spurs.
They're playing for pride at this
That
point.
shit goes hard.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, They need to do that.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they take a knee. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to